Hello, I'm a cute angle arse, and by Scottish standards, I'm very attractive. I'm subbing for Lavender Labia because she's recovering in the bedroom right now, because I shagged her. So, let's meet the players. So it turns out that you're the first person that I added in because I just pressed a random button. So, according to Lavender's notes, she asks you questions here. So I guess I better think of one. Has the clinic given you the all clear yet?
Yes. I believe the one who gave me it looked a lot like you.
It was me.
That explains a lot. And
I've
yes,
shagged everyone.
by Scottish standards, you're
I'm the Scotland's bicycle. Like I said, I'm very attractive by Scottish standards. Everybody wants a piece of my arse.
And moving on.
So hello there. I suppose I better ask you a question as well.
You don't
have you chucked one out already, or are you saving it for the stream?
Sorry, I missed that. I was talking.
Have you chucked one out already, or are you saving it for the stream?
Oh, twice this morning.
Oh, that'll do you. So no uncomfortable, untimely erections during play then?
It'll time me over till bedtime.
That's useful. Okay, let's get the last player in. I refuse to ask this person any personal questions on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Good. I'm far more distracted by Phil's deadpan face just a few seconds ago when he got that.
So our last person is somebody who's getting less action than his cat.
Hi.
Oof.
Hello there.
Hello.
So, let me see. What's on Lavender's notes? All right, the news. In the news this week, everything is shit. Stop making your GM watch the news. Anyway, apparently, the UK government declares war on the UK police. The kitchens at number 10 Downing Street brace for the return of David Cameron by hiding all the bacon. And Iceland gives up and suicides into volcanic oblivion. That's your news. You're not getting a news ticker this week because I couldn't be arsed. Well, I mean, I was arsed, but, that's why Kyle had to go to the clinic. So, at this point, somebody usually steps up and gives a summary, and I believe, Dirk, it's going to be you. It's going to have to be good because I have no fucking clue what was happening.
That is me this week, yes. And I can report that in a throwback session, last session, there was an attempt made to insult two national minorities simultaneously, the Scots and the Irish. And I can inform you now that attempt was successful. So last week, where were we? We were trying to find out where chips came from, our ID chips, because we had a blueprint and we needed them some other copies made. Our options were a hospital or an orphanage. So we picked an orphanage because we thought it would be easier to get into. The name of the orphanage was the Dengue Orphanage, for reasons that you're going to have to watch the last episode for. It was a pretty sort of Dickensian type of place. Kids were shot on release as why not? So we decided to just get in by posing as people trying to adopt a child. When we got in, there was a very familiar looking Scots guy in some sort of sci-fi mankini garb thing that sounded very familiar. We took an instant dislike to. But after talking to him for a while and picking a few children out for adoption, we managed to rip off a tray of chips. Not the edible chips, obviously, the actual injectable readable card type chips. So we got those and we adopted 3 children somehow. And we left the orphanage and took them for something to eat. After a lot of discussion about how to get back at the guy running the orphanage, we decided to get the kids signed up for a UI academy so they could take their own revenge in due time. From the info from the stolen chip box, we got the name of Caledonian Supplies, which proved pretty tricky to track down. We found them on New Caledonia, which seemed to be some sort of like orbital. And in further inquiries, we found the actual CEO or person running New Caledonian was someone named Gold-Plated Nicole Sturgeon, MP -X bracket X hyphen. So she's a very strange sort of person. She can't seem to come from just outside of Ulster somewhere. But we actually did a deal with her to produce our chips as long as we could sort out a little debt problem she was having to the tune of 312 trillion pounds. So I think that's where we are. We've done a deal to get our chips printed as long as we can hack the banking system of the entire planet.
The chips were to be deep fried, not
They
made.
were to be fried. I was taking that as some sort of technical term we weren't aware of.
Important distinctions.
Baby muted.
Oh, fuck. No, yes, you're right. They're deep fried. That's how they're made because, you know, they're done in Scotland. It's the only construction tools they had.
Okay. That's the recap.
All right. So next week, who's doing the recap?
I'd say Jason.
Not me.
I mean, I've not done it for a while, so yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you're basically then. I think you were trying to find. So she's banking with the Royal Bank of Scotland,
Yes.
and you tried to find some internet presence for them, and it turns out that the nearest thing they have to a web page is an online TXT file with their contact details because they're not very tech savvy.
I did not recall this part, but thank you very much.
I might have I had it in mind. I might have not actually said it, but I knew that's where you were going in terms of looking them up online. So, yeah, that's what you get. You get it's not even HTML.
So gold-plated Nicola Sturgeon's plan of editing their files by hacking in is going to be a bit difficult then if they don't have
But you're not going to be able to hack in digitally, put it that way. You can certainly edit files.
So we have to go there, break in, and hack the system on site.
Yeah.
More than hacking the system on site, I think we are going to have to steal ledgers, because if they're not tech savvy, they won't have servers or databases rather than registers and ledgers, etc. Yeah, either way, is it close by? Do we have an address on the TXT file that we have?
Yes, the Royal Bank of Scotland is in Scotland. Well, actually, on the TXT file, there are 2 addresses. They have a trading address in Scotland, but their owner's address is in the Cayman Islands.
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. I don't think either the Bank of Scotland or RBS are actually owned in Scotland anymore.
Fuck me. So are we going for the Caymans?
I hope not, because I'd have to Google where the fuck that is.
Okay, we're going to Scotland then.
It turns out they're in that Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean
Yeah,
part of the world. Yeah, you
Yep.
go there if you want. Same thing will happen wherever you go.
I do sense
Play a
that.
choice.
I do sense maybe that's not the place we are supposed to go.
You can have sun or rain. I don't mind which.
Let's go with rain. It's more brooding.
Adds a certain Blade Runner-esque feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Not a chance. It's Scotland. We don't do Blade Runner.
Well, you do the rain part.
Yeah, but Blade Runner has, like, you know, sort of the rain is sort of, you know, adds to the atmosphere. Our rain just adds to the wet. It just, you know, it's just wet.
You know, it's summer in Scotland when the rain is warm.
No, I go along with Billy Connolly. I love summer in Scotland. It's my favorite day of the year. It's
So yes, the address is, 1 Royal Bank of Scotland Plaza in the twin city of Glasgow.
Is it because they're both joined by a sky bridge or something?
No, it's because Glasgow and Edinburgh got so big it became one city, and they hate themselves now. It's the only thing keeping them loyal to London. It's just because they're too busy fighting each other.
It's like fucking. This is like Judge Dredd now. We're not in Mega City 1. We're in Tartan City 1.
Yeah, there we go. Tartan City 1.
Jeez.
I hope the skyscrapers are actually like in the tartan colours. Like that's their colour scheme.
Like that is literally like the skyscrapers are like the actual surface skin that they put on it is in the pattern of tartan.
Well, I suppose it's better than tarpaulin in Venice.
And like all of the street art is just like, fuck off Edinburgh, then fuck off Glasgow person, and all this kind of stuff. And they all agree they hate Westminster more, but because they hate each other so much, they never get around to doing anything about Westminster.
One thing, though, one quite important thing that we didn't think to ask was: is the Royal Bank of Scotland more affiliated with Glaswegians or Edinburghians? Or are they neutral Scotland?
I think we should put it right on the dividing line. Have different doors, one each side.
God, you need fucking. In all seriousness, in Scotland, you'd need 4. If you're going to play the dividing line game, you'd need 4. You'd need 4 doors. You'd need one for Rangers supporters,
one for the Highlanders.
Yeah, one for the Rangers supporters, one for the Celtic supporters, one for the Hibs supporters, and one for the Hearts supporters.
I was tempted to do a thing with Rangers and Celtic supporters. See how much the session goes off the rails.
Well, the thing with Rangers and Celtic, it really, I mean, it's for context, and this is the truth. Rangers and Celtic are both Glasgow clubs. Unless they are playing each other, they are not allowed to both play in Glasgow on the same day.
Keep fans off the streets away from each other.
Yeah. If Rangers are playing a home game, Celtic's playing away and vice versa. Or they're playing different days.
Friendly place, Scotland. So
it's got its good bits. Lots of them.
First thing you have to do, of course, is get down from Mille Eure, the satellite that you're on. commercial
Yeah,
satellite
that was the
you're on.
question I was going to ask, how we're getting there. Because I don't believe we got a property vehicle.
No, you got a commercial shuttle up here. But there are no commercial shuttles going to Scotland because nobody else ever wants to go there ever.
Okay.
Okay, so it is down to London and then up to Scotland via any
You
other
could do
means.
that, or you could hire a rent-a shuttle.
From where?
There's places where it's like a Hertz, but for space shuttles.
Yes, and I've got a feeling if we do hire one, it will hurt. And hurts us a lot. It's going to hurt us tons.
Sure, we don't want to use crazy kiosk.
No,
For
no,
God's
we
sake, I was trying
definitely
to
don't want
avoid
to
that.
do fucking
You
crazy kiosk.
masochist.
I love crazy kiosk.
Yeah, I know.
You terrible, terrible man.
Problem is, if we rent our own, then one of us will have to pilot it.
Pilot is a skill on your character sheet. If one of you's got a point in it, you can do it.
No, I don't.
Nope.
I had some points. Yeah, I got 3 in pilot.
There you go.
3.
I mean, technically, I've got 1.
I don't know how we're going to afford it though.
Is it on reflexes or perception, the pilot skill?
It would depend on the situation that you're rolling it. With a skill of 3, you know how to fly. With a skill of 1, you know how to fly. It's only a dice roll's only going to come up in a situation, and the situation would determine what the attribute was. Yeah, it's really for stunts, and I want to fly so close to a person's beard that lifts their kilt up, that kind of thing.
I suppose if we piloted together,
Yeah, there you go.
I feel a bit better.
I don't know how we'll afford it though. That's the only problem. It's going to cost.
I mean, the
Well,
rest
in
of us
some
have money.
ways, it's cheaper than getting a commercial flight because you're doing some of the work yourself, as long as you don't damage the shuttle.
In some
Fine.
ways.
Well, yeah, it's down to the deposit, but you get the deposit back when you land, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're just renting rather than buying. Okay.
How much are we talking?
Well, the flight, yeah, renting it for the duration of the flight is like 100 credits. It's just that there's a 10,000 credit deposit if you break the shuttle. Much cheaper than the commercial flight that I should have charged you for on the way up and forgot. So, but the commercial flight is 2,000 credits each. Back down. So,
well, it doesn't look like I'm going home then because I haven't got that money. Not since I bought children from the last episode.
Okay.
Well, I can certainly pay the 100 credits.
and cover the 10,000 deposit and get it back when you land. Yeah.
Not quite.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to help me.
I mean, if we can all put 2,500 for the deposit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've not even got 1,000 left.
I think it might have to be 3,333, and Dirk puts in a credit.
I've got
He did buy
700
children.
I've
But
got 735.
I can do that.
I'll put 5 in.
There you
Oh.
go. So 5,000
Good
from
job,
Carl, 2.5 from Carl, and a bit. You're gonna get your deposit back. I mean, it's only if you damage the shuttle, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
If
you get in the shuttle. It's called the Bethesda, and it was designed by a man called Todd Howard.
oh, for God's sake, okay.
So you
We're going
spend
there.
about an hour dealing with loading screens. And then it fast travels to Scotland and everything's fine and you get your deposit back.
Woo!
But
Wow.
it does take you a long time to deal with those fucking loading screens. If you see a progress bar inside the next day, there's a chance you'll rage out because of how many you've had to try and get past.
Oh, whenever we like spoke to Hertz and stuff, is it like a sort of straight front-on view every time, even if we're standing near them at the side? I'm making a point of when you go and talk to a character in Bethesda, that there's this sort of front-on. camera
Right,
view.
no, right, yes, no. So their head was whatever. Their face was always facing you, but the body was just wherever they happened to be facing.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, see, you got it in the end.
yeah, and your camera view is just wherever the camera happened to be placed, and it doesn't necessarily relate to where the models were finally placed. So the people could have been anywhere in the room, and yeah, you get some weird camera shots. Yeah, absolutely. And every time you answered one of the questions when you're filling in the paperwork, it was multiple choice.
Multiple
Like,
choice
what is your
paperwork.
name? And it was multiple choice.
Big form.
Yeah, it took a long time, and the form had loading progress bars.
Jesus.
You actually had to flip the pages 10%, 20%, 30%. So anyway, you arrive in Scotland, you get your deposit back, it's all fine. I didn't want to make a scene out of it. It's not just, sometimes everything's hunky-dory. No panic. Okay.
Mhm.
And as it happens, Hertz is not that far from the dividing line between the Edinburgh half and the Glasgow half. So it's like a 20-minute walk to get to One Royal Bank of Scotland Plaza.
Yes.
So you're actually at the bank pretty quickly. There's a queue of people coming out of one door, and there's a queue of another lot of people coming out of another door, and they're throwing tins of food at each other.
Why are they
And
queuing to come out?
everyone is in a kill.
Of course.
Of course.
Oh, come on, Ronnie. We all had it coming.
No. I'm just imagining the M8 now being the high street. Just for context, the M8 is the motorway that joins Glasgow and Edinburgh.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now, in fact, we will call it
The mates.
Yeah, no, the M8. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, absolutely. That'll be the high street. The plaza is just off the high street. The Royal Bank of Scotland couldn't actually afford prime real estate on the M8, so they had to go set back from the road.
Is this version of the M8 still quite kind of exposed to the elements, or is there a
Right,
lot
it's 18 carriageways each
properties?
way, and there are shops lining it.
Okay.
Wow.
18.
Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot of horse and carts going down it at once.
Yeah, but how much horsepower do they have?
1, 2, 4, or 8.
Definition of irony.
Mm-hmm.
The nation that actually pushed the Industrial Revolution being suddenly the worst at it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait till you get to the telephones.
I have no doubt Alexander Graham Bell is about to turn in his grave.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, you arrive outside the banking building. It's basically made of concrete and shutters, and it has these two doors, one either side of the building, and there's queues at each. You get stuff thrown at you because you're not wearing a kilt.
I was
As-
hoping my
as you
trench
do.
coat might pass as a kilt.
Not a chance.
No.
Swish, swish.
No.
I bet you've not even got your mother's underwear on you, limey kid. Throws a tin of beans at you.
Who you calling a limey, ya?
Okay.
So are we getting into the building?
If you want to walk in, you can, or do you queue up, or do you jump the queue?
Okay, no, I got the queue coming out, not coming in. So I do believe that this mission was quite time sensitive, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might as well show our badges.
Oh, you work for London? Oh, if I wasn't so busy shouting abuse at those people over there from Edinburgh, sorry, I should do this in an accent, from Edinburgh, I'd fucking have you. I don't know what accent that is. It doesn't matter. We've already established that Scotland's accent is Irish.
I just love the fact that the person screaming about how bad London is was using a Cockney accent. I just think that's great. I just
It's already
Okay.
established in last week's session that Scotland no longer has its own accent. You've sold it to
ouch.
try and de-bankrupt the country again.
Oh God, help us all. This reminds
Oh
me of-
yeah. The thing is, you security person, that we are trying to look into the riot there is over there, because you see that man over there with the kilt and the weird looking hair, etc.
That narrows it
He was
down.
screaming. He was screaming that you were a cunt. I'll have you know.
But everybody in Scotland has weird hair and a kilt. What are you trying to say?
That man over there, he was literally insulting you and your family. So
What-
we are
sorry.
trying to sedate
What-
things.
What
Yes.
my friend is trying to say is that we think that we found your long lost twin.
Oh shit! Does he have red hair that's curly like mine?
Yep, yep. And I
Holy
think-
fuck, it could be.
I think that the kilt is the same as well as yours, probably from your mother.
Holy shit! We must be related. Now fuck off.
As in, can we fuck off inside or?
I don't give a shit what you do, as long as you get out of my face.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was asking you, Becky, rather than him, but-
Oh yeah, you
okay.
can walk straight past the security guard. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Carla that went up to him.
No, that the Cockney Irish Liverpudlian.
Told you the Scottish accent has been banned.
Are they gonna love me then?
Just say that your accent's Yorkshire.
I'll believe you.
I rarely does my Mancunian accent actually come back to any
Oh,
degree.
sorry, beg pardon, Mancunian. I couldn't remember if it was east or west.
It's
I've
west.
made a fatal error.
It's Lancashire.
So you go into the bank.
Yes.
It's a very old-fashioned bank. There's a bank manager's office. Haven't seen one of them in over 500 years. There's some tellers behind a wooden sort of frontage that sort of cuts off a corner of the building. There's some bank clerks behind, as it were. Glass screen. It doesn't look like it's bulletproof glass or plexiglass or polycarbonate or anything like that. It looks like it's actual glass. There's a hole cut in it to hear through and stuff, and it's got the the whole sliding thing to push money backwards and forwards. And there's some desks out the front for your personal bankers, because there's a very old-fashioned bank. They still have them, so you can sort of meet and sort of talk to a sort of middle-tier clerk, as it were. There is no ATM because it's in Scotland, and the
What? Have you got people with like gold bullion and stuff?
No, but you do see people in top hats, right? So, bowler hats, with their red curly hair, and
I swear the first stereotype that says "Okay, the new is getting shot" on general principle, right? I'm just saying it.
There's somebody with a battered pizza eating it away, while they're in the queue. Anyway, so I mean, this bank is so old-fashioned; it still has pens on chains. And yeah, so obviously there's a queue to the tellers that leads right out the door and about 2 hours back. So, you could queue up to see a teller, or you could just, barge past, or go see a bank manager, or go to one of the personal bankers. Up to you.
I don't know what we're hacking in here. It all seems a bit old school.
Yeah, there's no computers.
Well,
Yeah, that relates
By-
to what I was mentioning before.
by hacking, she didn't mean like forgery, did she?
Who knows?
I do believe she meant destruction of documents rather than forgery.
Well, I hope so, because I never learnt to write with a pen. Except
With a
a
what?
digital pen. Well, you know, it's all touchpad, isn't it?
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't.
or
2500.
keyboard.
I don't seriously know what GPNS thought we were going to do. I think that hacking the account was a bit unrealistic from the start, to be honest.
Are there at least, I kind of cast my eyes around her, at least there any CCTV cameras anywhere?
No. No.
And what we're
None.
gonna, there's nothing to hack. There's nothing to hack.
This is why I'm thinking it could be forgery.
How would they have CCTV cameras? They haven't got electricity.
We're still on gas lights.
How is it? I was going to say, yeah, is it oil lamps? Oh my god.
Jesus
Yep,
fucking Christ.
Definitely going to be forgery. Has anyone got any Tipex?
Any what?
Has everybody
Tipex.
forgery skill?
It's like an old what would you even call it? It smells disgusting.
Liquid paper.
Yeah, it's liquid paper.
Yeah, you would pay if you were a typist and you'd made an error, you would paint over it essentially.
Oh, okay.
Essentially
yeah,
erasing the words. You
White
could
paint for paper.
it would harden and then you could type over it again with correction.
Mm-hmm. In Italian is bianchetto because of course it's white, so bianco.
Yeah.
Bianchetto.
Yeah.
It smells like shit.
Yeah, I hated it. Hated using it. But yeah, Tipex is the brand name over here.
Well, then they did that stuff like PTFE tape. You could just.
Yeah.
I was totally baffled by the use of the term liquid paper, to be perfectly honest with you. I was like, what the fuck is liquid paper? I'm sorry.
That's what you call it when
Mulch.
you can't use the trade name.
Mulch.
Mulch.
All right. Sorry. Yeah, in a way, I think we must look for an archive where they are keeping personal ledgers. Because I don't think the personal banker of this person is allowing us to access her
Why
finances.
forge anything then if we could just burn the bank down?
I like where this is going.
Paper burns.
Can I blow things up?
Just to remind me, because Civ like memory, did she want us to just eradicate any kind of evidence that she had this money? It was that, wasn't it?
No.
She did say eradicate evidence of the transaction. She did say that because I rewatched it this afternoon.
Right. She doesn't want to lose her money. She wants to lose record of her embezzling it.
Yeah.
out of Scotland.
Yeah. Of course. Yeah. So we can't just burn the whole fucking building down.
Fuck. At least a tiny bit.
No.
Collapse a couple of floors.
No.
Come on. Pretty please.
Why are you asking?
Well, all we need is all we basically need is her file.
Yeah.
So
But
we need to get into the file room.
If this is the head branch of Bank of Scotland?
Yeah.
There's going to be
but
billions of files.
there's also this whole thing where they've got an address in the Cayman Islands.
Is there like any little like you sometimes got in old banks, like kind of vintage little signposts embossed that say like to file room or to archives or something?
Oh, right.
like that?
Yeah, like a tin sign
Yeah.
made of tin.
Yeah,
It's got
yeah,
to
yeah.
be made of tin, isn't it?
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, well, there's a stairs sign,
Mhm.
so there's clearly other floors, and that's behind the tellers.
And is there any
Sorry,
kind
clerks.
of like map of the bank or a kind of floor plan?
Not in the public area, no.
Okay.
On the net, if you could hack like the council offices.
Are you in Scotland? There's no internet signal here.
Okay.
I'm
It's a
sticking
fucking
2
no
fingers up
man's
to the hypocrisy of the fact that you're claiming no internet connection.
Yeah, you know how I felt.
You should have just logged off, Ronnie. Oh fuck, you're right. I'm just logging off.
Would only prove my point.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, fuck.
Is there at least some sort of like a smoke alarm or something similar?
There's no
Let me see.
electricity.
Break glass kind of thing.
No, in this lot, it's a canary in a cage.
It'd be a handbell, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Okay.
handbell for fire, and there's a
Yeah.
whistle for police.
Look, there's 2 possibilities here, right? Either we go up and claim we want to open a new account and hope that they'll take us into the back room to open the new account, in which case that'll give us access.
Mhm.
Or we claim we are an account owner and we wish to complain about an irregularity in our account.
You do have
Which
the
would
account
take us to the back.
details.
Because they've got
Yeah,
got
yes.
desks out front for opening new accounts and stuff, haven't they? But what if
Yeah.
they've got safety deposit boxes?
Mm.
She did tell us that her account was number 1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all we need to do is get in the room. If we can get in the room, we get the file, then by all means, let's burn the fucking place down, just on because I want to. It's an absolute embarrassment to the entire nation.
Hey, no, this is actually one of the more advanced buildings in Scotland because it's made of concrete. It's got rebar in it.
only proving my point all the more. With
You know, the
every-
rebar's gone rusty. But you can't tell
What?
that. It's inside
Okay,
the
so
concrete. The weakness of structural quality of the building isn't known to anyone yet.
So
That's
we've
why
not
it
got
hasn't until it
long
collapses.
regardless. Okay.
But once we've got that file, we can get, we can book. We can get the hell out of there. Then all we have to make sure is that there isn't a copy in the Cayman Isles.
I was thinking that.
Not entirely sure how we're going to find that
Or
out,
even
though.
the original in the Cayman Islands.
Well, I put it to you this way, right? We have to assume that there's a copy in the Cayman Isles.
But actually, yes, if we go in and say that there is an irregularity, then what are they going to do? They're not going to look us up on a system. They're going to actually find a friggin' book and bring it to us.
Yes.
And then we block the Cayman Islands.
And then we blow up the Cayman Islands.
No, we do something like spill a cup of coffee on it.
The Cayman
On
Islands.
the Cayman Islands.
Not on the book, you
I-
morons.
I think there's going to be a tad more than a cup of coffee needed for the Cayman Islands.
It's a big cup of coffee.
On the book. As long as we do it on the right page.
Oh, you're talking about masking with coffee stains.
Yeah, destroying the evidence. Because it'll be handwritten, won't it?
We could spill some iron brew and dissolve the entire book.
Oh, even better. Is there a vending machine?
There's no
No,
electricity.
There was a girl outside with like a tray of iron brew.
Perfect. We'll take
Right?
4.
And it was half iron brew and half battered apples. Right?
Okay. Yeah, we'll take 4 iron brews. one each.
Do you want that battered? Oh, sorry, that was too close to Scottish. Would you like that battered?
Why not? Actually, would it make it more acidic? I have a very alkaline
Might make
stomach.
it more palatable.
We'll take it regular.
Now, it has to be said that I am one of the few Scots people who doesn't actually like iron brew. Or more accurately, I can take iron brew providing it's chilled. Warm iron
Oh,
brew
yeah.
is an absolute disgrace.
Yeah, but that's like any warm, sugary, fizzy drink is a disgrace.
Oh no, iron brew is especially
Nasty.
just no.
I thought it was just popular in Scotland because it was the same colour as whiskey, so they could hide that they were really drinking whiskey.
It
I
wouldn't
didn't think anybody
surprise me.
actually drunk it. I thought they just emptied it out and put whiskey in the.
Oh no, that you'd be amazed. It's
Oh.
rather regarded as a hangover cure. A lot of people drink it the
Yeah.
morning after.
I mean, what else do you fry your Mars bars in?
Mm.
Oh, dear.
I think Georgia looks confused at iron brew.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is.
Okay, if you have
Iron-
had a drink
iron
called
brew- iron
Tizer, remove all flavour, that's iron brew.
Iron brew
Wow.
is a Scottish soft, fizzy soft drink.
A
I mean, to
particular
There's
me,
flavour.
alcohol
It's
in
a
it.
particular flavour.
no, it's a soft drink. To me,
I-
it tasted kind of like Lucozade, but more in a
Yeah.
cream soda type kind of way.
I'm with you. Yeah, I agree.
Alcoholic. Okay, sorry, I misread.
Sorry, Lucasade's what I meant when I said Tizer, actually.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you look
Tizer
it up,
bread.
if you look it up, Giorgio, that's how it's spelt.
Yeah, I was looking that up. I wrote iron brew, but then again, it redirected me to the correct page.
How very
Iron brew.
kind. Right, are we going to go and open this account then? Or not open this account. Make a complaint and argue about.
Okay. Would you like to go to a personal banker or the bank manager?
Who do we have a chance of actually tricking into it? The bank manager, probably.
I would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe maybe the personal banker are
I'm
adding too
Right,
much.
I'm sure.
more inclined the personal banker as well, just because the manager might just
But
try and
what's
get
the
rid of
value
us.
the account?
Mm. Can we not have somebody in the middle? Like a
Well, the personal banker is in the middle. The lowest tier would be the teller, but they aren't going to have
Oh.
312 trillion. Bank of Scotland, they're broke. Trying to figure out what other national asset they could sell right now.
okay. Let's try the manager.
Okay. You knock on the manager's door. There is a brief moment of silence, and just as he's about to say, "Come in," the front door bursts open. There's a shotgun blast into the ceiling, and Jeff Bezos shouts, "This is a robbery!" Oh no, hang on, how do I do this? This is a robbery.
That wasn't either of the voices you came up with yesterday.
Oh god, what is it?
This is a robbery.
This is a robbery. I was listening to Jeff Bezos to try and fake his voice, so that's what. This is a robbery.
Why, Jeff Bezos?
Give me all your money right now, because you shouldn't have any. It's all mine.
Can I shoot him in his big bald head?
Only if you admit that mine was the best dick pic ever.
Yes, you are the big dick. You are the best dick
I
ever.
built a dick so big I sent it to space. Come on. You shoot
Yep.
him, yeah?
You're definitely the best dick pic ever.
Okay. I will deal
Yep.
with that after I've been to the loo because I'm going to wet myself if I don't.
All right. See you in
Okay.
5.
I do it.
Okay.
All right.
Very much.
Hello.
Hello.
Ah, that was quite insulting for Scotland.
I mean,
I've heard
that isn't
worse.
true.
I've heard worse, mostly from other Scottish people. So,
Oh, really?
oh well, I mean, the thing about Scots people is we've got a very deadpan way of taking the mickey out of ourselves.
I mean, you know you're a shit country. You couldn't even beat the English, right?
Occasionally we do.
Got a point.
Occasionally we do. We won the moral battles.
That's not difficult against England, though, is it?
No.
We took
Hell,
the
even the Manx are starting to overtake the English on some things.
Just trying to think of something.
I mean, okay, there's nothing really solid, but there's stuff like there's more talks about getting abortion clinics over there, euthanasia.
Yeah, I'm going to euthanasia.
I mean, it's only talks. You never know. It might happen in like 50 years or something. But I mean, given where the UK is going, it's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there'll be camps for euthanasia. Where Britain's going.
Poor people only. Soylent Green.
Don't give
Right. Where were we? Ah, you were shooting Jeff Bezos. Roll to hit.
Don't. Soylent Green is meeples.
That is a fail by 5.
Okay. What gun are you using?
Bakuga, but I'm way
Rate
better at
5.
using melee. So
It's rate of fire 3.
oh yeah, of course. I keep forgetting that. Well, I don't keep forgetting it. I'm just not using it at the minute. Oh, that's a hit, made by 2, and that's just a miss.
Okay. So the first shot kills Billy Connolly.
No.
That's mean.
The second shot, would you like to roll damage?
Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay. And the third shot kills Gregory's girl. It's the only other famous Scottish person. They're now out of famous people. So
Going back a bit.
yeah, it is a bit.
John Gordon Sinclair is not the only famous Scottish person other than Billy Connolly.
David Tennant?
David
Right.
Tennant, John
The
Barrowman,
second shot, however,
Billy Boyd.
you strike Jeff Bezos directly in the forehead, and here's the surprise. It knocks the top of his bald head off, revealing that it was just a prosthetic. And underneath his face mask is the tip of a penis.
Didn't see
How
that.
dare you! I have
you-
far too much sophisticated technology and diamond armor made for me in Minecraft. You can't kill me.
So you just replace one head with another.
I really want to join in on the fun and shooting him also.
He points a weird looking, very sophisticated looking, really high end, high tech, gold plated sort of ray gun thing at you.
Uh-oh. Is it one of those Takana thingamabobbies?
He
Or
presses
similar.
the trigger,
It's basically an RPG, but a laser.
and it sucks your credits into the gun. You are now broke.
All of
You
us.
are on 0 credits.
Well, everybody.
Bitrate.
Oh, me. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then he wobbles up to you and spits on your face from the top of his penis and waddles off
Come
to the
hither.
bank tellers.
That's not nice.
Am I in stabbing range?
Yes. Yeah. As he
Can
gets
I-
close, you
Cl- Can I please try and lob his bell end off?
you can have a go.
Right. Extra 10 here, my attack rate.
Yes, viewers, we are of course dealing with the
We have no
nuances
viewers.
and minutiae.
Oh, actually, I've got a rate of 2, haven't I? I'm using it one-handed, which I will. So that's 2 hits. One I made by 6. This one is 7.
Okay.
No doubles though.
Roll for damage.
What even is my damage? I know what I'm doing. If D falls parents. What is it? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong place. So, do you want them
Individually.
one each? Yeah, okay. So 11 and then 10.
Okay. Your sword chinks off of this apparently diamond skin. However, he does grow about 10 inches taller.
What?
Clearly, he likes you whacking as his bell end.
Yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
not killable by weapons. I am made of money. And he waddles over to the bank tellers, laughing at you.
Okay, what we
His
need to do.
bald
It's-
tip is still glistening from just some residual fluids after spitting on you.
What we need to do is
Get
give
that gun
him.
off him.
No, what we yes, obviously, but what we need to do is we need to present him with some sort of ginormous fixed penalty notice or an eviction notice or something, or get a debt collector.
He's got lawyers.
Not with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not with him.
If he's made of money, how well would do a fire rifle?
A flamethrower.
Yeah, no, I got a fire rifle pyronics. It does fire damage.
Okay.
But it is a
Yeah,
rifle.
some sort of flamethrower of some description. I mean, you think that was kind of just like a metaphor because he's referring
Yeah,
to
it's
the
for
fact that he
credits,
has
yes.
Minecraft diamond armor.
Hmm.
I am going to go outside the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to shout to all those people outside, free money in here!
They can't hear
Come
you
and get
over
it!
the rain and thunder.
Fuck that.
Could you please make me a presence plus street culture roll?
Presence
What,
and street
everyone or
culture.
just
No,
Kyle?
just Kyle because of what
Okay.
he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, presence and street culture. Be gentle. I rolled double 10.
Okay, so there
Be
is a
gentle.
lot of rain and thunder, but it actually, it's not that they don't hear you. It's that they hear you wrong. They think you're giving away free money. You are mobbed. Basically, at the moment, you're under a pile of about 2,000 kilt-wearing Scotsmen.
Who's going to
I will
get
deal-
teabagged now?
Yeah, oh, you've definitely been teabagged. A lot of them are wearing their mother's underwear, you discover. And when this is over, which will be a couple of rounds, you will have no money left. Now,
A good
meanwhile,
idea,
inside the
Terry.
bank,
Like the Battle of the
Inside the
Bastards,
bank.
but more depressing. This.
the penis of Jeff Bezos is currently ray gunning everyone in the queue, sucking their money away. And the bank manager answers the door. And he said, oh, another robbery. Well, I suppose it is the afternoon already. Do come in. Do come in. Yeah, it's a weasel of a man.
Okay.
Look, I'm not saying he's literally a weasel.
Yeah.
This isn't a fantasy RPG. No, I'm saying he's a weasel of a man.
Set in
Greasy hair.
Victoriana.
Yes. He's hunched over and he sits behind his desk. Now, what can I do for you?
Well, we're here on behalf of Nicola Sturgeon. She wants to raise a complaint about some irregularities in her bank account.
Our gold-plated Nicholas Sturgeon.
Oh, the embezzler. Yes. Do you have the account details?
Yes, we
Allegedly.
You give them over. No, there's no allegedly about it. I helped her. Let me see. Yes, there we go. Transfer from
helped her.
Scotland, 312 trillion pounds of credits to the account of Nicholas Ayres. Here it is on the ledger right here. What's the problem?
When you said you helped her, as in you helped her freely, or she made you do it?
Well, she did the transfer with me.
Okay.
So I was the facilitator of a perfectly legal transaction.
If it was legal, how's it embezzlement?
Well, she controlled the accounts of Scotland at the time.
So it's embezzling retrospectively.
She took country money and put it into her own account.
But you
But
said it
as
was
the
a
legal
legal
representative of both accounts, it was legal. But I was aware that the action was embezzling, but I'm a bank. That's nothing new.
How easy would it be to get rid of that evidence?
Oh, very easy.
Would you like to help us
I'm
do
a
so?
bank.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, certainly. 2 trillion of those pounds.
That kind of easy, is it?
Oh, very easy, yeah. I just have to update the
So
ledger.
you can transfer the 2 trillion from her account to you.
Yeah.
Well, no. He didn't quite say that. He just said that's the amount that you want, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's embezzlement. It's just normal trade for a bank.
Does it have to come from her though? Because we could potentially get it.
No, to be honest,
from
I bank
somebody
with
else.
Royal Bank of Scotland. I could just write it on my balance sheet. Don't know why I haven't already.
I nudge the others who were there and do this. Bezos. He's got trillions.
Yes, I don't believe he's got an account in the Bank of Scotland though.
So he can open one.
I don't know if we can encourage him to open the account here while he's currently robbing the place.
Well, obviously we sort that bit out first, and then we get him to do it.
Wouldn't it be easier just to pinch 2 billion off of gold-plated Nicholas Sturgeon?
Well, yeah, but surely she's going to know.
Yeah, but 2 billion. She gets to keep the other 310 trillion. Sorry, 310 trillion. Who's going to know it's 2 trillion? I mean, if she's got 312 trillion, how much has Jeff Bezos got? What is he robbing the place?
Do our data pads still work?
Not in Scotland. I mean, they power on
But there's no signal
for
or
as long as
anything.
they've got battery life.
Yeah. Does anyone used to play Minecraft?
Yeah.
Like, anyone know there's a weakness for his armor?
Netherite armor.
Mm.
Make a computing plus intelligence roll. Computing plus
Not gonna be
intelligence.
me.
Yeah, very bad. Kind of bad for me because I got a total of 7.
What was that? Computing and
Computing plus intelligence.
Yeah, I can try. I
and give it
I
a
don't
go.
Okay, so what's that? That is a 6. So that is a pass by 10.
Totally
Okay. Well, the
failed.
rest of the group have got in as well, so it's become a group roll. So how much do you fail by?
I failed by 1.
By 1.
Fell by 6.
By 6, giving you a total pass of 3 excess. Yes, you could do it. If you hack the Minecraft server that his armor is hosted on, you could mod the armor values of diamond armor to make it pervious again. But you will need admin password for his Minecraft server. And
Internet access.
know that.
We haven't got internet access. We're in Scotland.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
Oh no, it's basically
Lest.
invincible.
But you passed by 3, so I'll give you this one as well. What Scotland does have is a telephone signal. So you could,
Oh,
if you got a
Man.
modem, do dial-up.
Off to the museum to get a modem.
Told you we'd be dealing with telephones.
Christ. I remember dial-up.
the only thing is though, if we're gonna go gallivanting off to a museum, he's gonna be gone by the time we get back.
Well, where are
Don't
we
forget
getting
the
a
queue
modem
is
from?
thousands of
Shop.
people long.
Yeah, but
There's
he's got
2
a gun.
queues
He
as
can just
well.
suck the money.
Yeah, it takes time to suck each credit, you know.
Well, if we think we'll be back in time, then okay, fine. But
Might be an
Quick.
antique shop locally that's got one.
A what shop?
Antique shop.
Okay, I'd like your collective group roll of perception plus corporate knowledge.
oh, okay.
And we're going to track the total excess.
That's a
Maybe-
pass by 4.
Balls.
Oh dear.
I failed by 5.
I
Made
failed.
it by 6.
And sorry, Phil.
So what did you say? What was the attribute?
Perception and corp knowledge.
Oh, okay. I failed by 6.
Oh, you're missing by 1. Does somebody want to put a conviction in?
I'm putting it.
Yeah,
I'll
done it.
finish off.
Okay, Georgia's done it. So, because Scotland is in the 1970s, what you did see was a tandy.
Oh, I
what?
like Tandy.
A tandy.
What's
Tandy,
a tandy?
It's a shop.
Are we talking a Coco or are we talking a TRS Model 80? Which would have been the one in the 70s.
All right, there. I'd just been. You still have tandies up there. So tandy was the kind of shop that you could buy all sorts of just weird
Yes.
electronics.
Yeah.
Home, from
So an adult
telephones
shop.
to televisions
For
to
batteries up through.
radios to just
And
random.
extortionate fucking prices, the bastards.
Tandies were brilliant.
They were actually great.
They were.
Second
They
one
were.
best.
They were great, but they made you pay for it.
So yeah, you could just, because this is still current tech in Scotland, so you could just go to a tandy and buy a modem.
Okay.
Well, it won't be me buying it because a fucking flash mob, literal flash mob,
Yes. It's taken all your cash.
just taking all my cash.
You've got out from underneath all the Scottish dongs and have rejoined the party.
So that means I'm the only one with money left.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit.
I think Dirk has small change. Carlo still actually has some money. Yeah. Okay,
Now
so
the
you rush to a
turntables.
tandy to buy a modem,
Rush over to the Tandy to buy modem.
and then you rush back, and plug it into the bank's phone and dial up Jeff Bezos's Minecraft server. You need his admin password. You still hear Jeff Bezos. He's got into the loo. He's having a big shit at the minute, and he's going, "Oh, money, money, money." It's like money, money, money.
Well, try money then.
And immediately that works. Actually, yeah, that is the admin password for his Minecraft server.
Oh my god.
What else would it be? Yeah, you very easily then can mod the armor value of diamond armor on his Minecraft server. I don't know why I've associated Jeff Bezos with Minecraft, but it's just
We're going with it now.
Yeah,
Bring him down to leather armor. It will be even better.
Mm-hmm.
So you give the diamond armor 0 armor value. So now he is just flesh. So when he comes out of the loo, something peculiar is Jeff Bezos is now hunched over and looks very limp as he walks.
Uh-huh.
Because he's no longer hard.
Yes, I got that. Wonder what happens if you slosh iron brew it. I mean, we've still got them.
When he's wet anyway, so it wouldn't help.
No, true. Okay. Another lob with my sword if no one else is.
Yeah, you don't even need to roll it.
taking
It's a limp dick. You just cut him in two. And you've killed Jeff Bezos.
Okay. Is there some sort of switch on his gun to set from deposit to withdraw?
Yes. It can suck and shoot money.
Sweet. Okay. Hopefully not too quickly, because money is painful in coins.
We need to hack that though, to make it put money into our account rather than. Otherwise, people will suck the money out to his account still.
True.
It is his bank account that it's connected to, yeah. But it can either suck or blow.
Hmm.
We switch it to blow. We can then blow some Scottish people.
Wait, hold on, wait, because we don't want to lose the money to his account. I mean, I haven't played Minecraft, but is there like microtransactions on there? Would he have some sort of affiliated card details? No.
No.
Well, then don't press it yet.
But you've got his money gun.
Yeah. Does one of you want to hack it so it does go to one of our accounts?
I don't have the skills to hack shit.
I'm looking at Kyle mainly and Dirk as well. But they're saying nothing.
Oh. I could get.
You're muted, Phil.
I do have illegal hacking software.
Which I do not.
AI and Computers 7.
I mean, you could hack the money gun to connect it to a different bank account, yes.
That's what we're talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
We could hack it to link it to the manager account, so that we are not involved into. There's no trace of our involvement.
Yeah, that's it.
So we're going to hack the gun and blow the manager.
Right.
Yes.
So you hack the gun, okay, to switch it to his bank account. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Make your roll to hack the gun.
Okay, so what do you want for that?
Just intelligence plus computers and AI.
Intelligence plus AI. Okay. My hacking software make any difference to that?
should
Yeah,
do.
enables you to do it.
Oh, it doesn't need to. I've scored a 2, so that is what?
A double one, you mean?
You rolled
No,
double one.
just a 2, not a double 1. We're,
How else
But
could
how?
you get 2?
sorry?
When you make skills checks, are you rolling 2 dice?
Oh, sorry, 3 then. Sorry, 3.
Oh.
I was so confused.
But that is.
I mean, that's a pass, right? That's a pass. I don't need the excess. It's fine. You succeed.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have disconnected the money gun from Jeff Bezos' account and connected it to the bank manager's account.
Okay.
Okay.
Right, and then you set the gun to blow. Who do you point the gun at when you pull the trigger?
Well, surely him.
One just take from the account to.
Which account? His account. You connected it to his account.
Oh, Bezos's account.
You've disconnected it from Bezos' account in order to connect it to the bank manager's. You've just lost the golden key access to the biggest bank account on earth.
I'm so confused.
Yeah.
No.
I think we didn't understand that bit.
Yeah.
I didn't get what we were doing. I assumed we had to link the manager's account in order to blow him.
You've got
That's
a
what I
gun
yeah.
that can suck and blow money out of people's bank accounts.
Yes. So surely, if we said to blow to his account, it goes to him.
Oh, that would have just been push the switch to blow.
That's what we didn't understand. We didn't understand how the gun worked.
They can suck or blow. But you wanted to reconfigure it to a different bank account. The question is, though, how much did you pass by? Because you did roll 3, which is pretty good.
Can we just club the bank manager to death with a gun and nick a book?
Oh, easily. He's a weasel of a man, and he's English, so, you know, 'cause you can't leave Scottish people in charge of money. I mean, they bankrupted their country. That's what allowed England to buy it.
I'm sorry, Ronnie.
It was going to happen to Scotland eventually. We've had it. Cornwall's gotten a kicking. Italy's gotten a kicking. I'm sure the Isle of Man will get it eventually.
Yeah. Yep.
Not a lot there to kick, but I'm sure it will get a kicking nonetheless.
I like, yeah, kicking the Isle of Man is just like kicking England in 1970. There's not a lot of point to that.
Yeah, we didn't understand that transaction at all.
Yeah. Well, you fuck the gun up and you kill the bank manager and do what's the ledger. So it's right there. You can see Nicola Sturgeon's account. It's got, you know, plus 312 trillion from from Scotland, brackets, country, brackets. Total 312 trillion.
Okay.
And that's just written down by hand.
Yeah.
Do we take the page or the book?
The problem is, if you remove the ledger completely, then she would have no money.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So, using your smarts, you realise what you need to do is change the 312 million so it doesn't look like embezzlement.
Or should we put a decimal point between the 3 and the 1 and the 2? It's £3.12.
Well, that would take all her money.
Yeah. Why don't we just change it from country's money to
Scotland.
country's money Inc. It's a company.
Okay, so you add the word incorporated to the end of Scotland, brackets, country, brackets.
Yeah.
I think we yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay. And then, well, you walk out the bank. And presumably go back to Hertz and rent a shuttle back up to Miller Ure.
Are you?
Go see Nicola Sturgeon, or yeah,
I suppose we do. Yeah.
okay. We won't go through that. You just turn up at gold-plated Nicola Sturgeon. Hello there. So, do I have my embezzlement covered? I mean, my very honest transaction. Oh no, that's too Scottish. Do I have my very Scottish? Sorry, my very legitimate transaction legitimized?
Yes.
Awesome.
we-
That's very good.
We made it out that you simply accepted funds from a company by the name of Scotland Country Incorporated.
Oh, I see. Ooh. That's very cunning. I'll have to set that company up in somebody else's name so I could fuck them over. Rishi Sunak. Go. Right. Oh no, that sounds too Scottish. Let's go back to the Irish. There we go. Right. Got to do an authentic canon Scottish accent for this particular character. So
Oh God, here we
now
go.
you wanted us to manufacture this particular chip for you, didn't you?
Yes.
It's a very peculiar chip, right? Okay, I shall put that in the deep fat fry straight away. I just got to mix up some batter.
You're really serious about this frying chips thing, aren't you?
How else do you think shit is made? She chucks it into the deep fat fryer. Takes a few minutes, and then she pulls it out, and sure enough, there's your chip. There we go then. A little tiny implant chip there. That's all got your wiring on. Fuck knows what it does.
Did we just
That's
want the
very
one?
sophisticated.
I thought you wanted more than one. I thought she
You only
wanted.
need the one, actually. That's all you
I think
need.
it's best we have at least 5, one for each of us.
Because what you want to do is put it into the clone, and then with the clone, you give it to Iluvatar,
Okay.
and then she explains what the hell's going on.
Hmm.
That was your plan.
Yep.
So,
Do you know where the clone is, or have we yet to make this clone?
no, it was going to be made at a company. I forget
Oh,
which.
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
you
Clones
Backstreet
are
killed
us,
it,
yeah.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
Clones are us will do. And sure, if you go back to them, give them the chip, and they agree to make the clone, and they do that, and they give you a body with a chip in, and no sooner have you done that, and it's because it's the body of Bubbly Booby 73 clone of, and no sooner have you done that, her eyes open, and you get a really rancid smell,
Oh God.
and it's Iluvatar has taken over Bubbly Booby 73. And she goes, "Could you give me a minute? I just need to shag my husband." And she pops out of the room. And whilst you're kind of just stunned as the naked Bubbly Boobies just got up, said that, and left the room, slamming the door behind her, you're somewhat distracted because out of the window of this little office that you're in, while you went to this sort of backstreet cloning service on Mille Eure, a Lamborghini tractor lands.
Oh, there it is.
And 30 seconds after that, Iluvatar comes back in, wiping herself dry. Sorry about that. So, no doubt you're wanting to know why it is you needed to make this chip for me. Oh, I should probably put clothes on, shouldn't I?
Maybe turn the stink off.
What do you mean?
Can't you smell wherever it's coming from?
Absolutely not. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a rancid smell in the room.
Yep.
It's
Guys, you never tell a lady she smells. Come on.
I didn't know it was her.
This is not just any ordinary lady, though.
It's a brand new body. It can't be the body that's off, surely.
Oh, sorry, I probably smell of my husband's cum. I'll go shower. I'll be right back. And she walks out the room, slams the door behind her again.
Interesting.
It's
So,
a half
yeah.
of a dead man.
Sorry?
No, nothing. Sorry.
No, I didn't hear, sorry.
I asked the health conditions of her husband.
Oh, I see. Well, she left the room to go shower. And it actually takes her about half an hour before she comes back, at which point she's now dressed. You're not sure if the smell isn't as bad or you've kind of gotten used to it because you've just been in her presence twice running and she's returning and maybe you've just adjusted to the presence of the smell, but it doesn't seem to smell as bad. There's still a bit of a familiar Aluvitar tinge to the air, though. Because yes, so these chips, this clone of the chip that you've made, this is very sophisticated technology that EI has developed based on a similar but different schematic and used by another corporation. It enables somebody else to dial in and take control of the host. And that is what has been happening to you.
So we've got one of these chips inside us then.
Yes.
So people were sort of just basically driving us when we're going.
Yes.
I'm not sure I like that idea.
Have you've been suffering blackouts of your memory,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Definitely.
Yes. That's when somebody is in control of you.
Any idea who it is? Who would
Well,
have this technology?
Eurasian Incorporated developed this at Dr. Seuss's lab, and that's why I sent you there to recover the technology. And obviously, I wanted one for myself so that I could finally fuck my husband. Sorry, we've been married 12 years. It's the first time I've actually managed to shatter it because I was a computer. So yes, that was my price for giving you all this information. I'm sorry to say, but thank you for that. So yes, what you do with that information is up to you. But I mean, you're on every billboard in Italy, as that's where the pilot program is. You are the test subjects.
So it sounds like the answer might be in Italy.
Well, yes. Every time you get a text from your mission officer, I mean, scroll back through your phone. That's how many times it's happened.
Is there a way to turn these chips off? Or these blackouts are bound to happen
I mean,
until we
forgive
take
my
them off?
selfishness. Didn't look into that. Don't really want to be switched off. Just got myself some tits.
Well, not you, obviously, but us.
What am I? An all-knowing super intelligent? Oh, yes, I am.
Yes.
Perhaps not as all-knowing as you might have originally thought.
Well, only because I didn't look for that information. Why don't you go find it? I've lived up to my end of the deal. I told you what I knew. Anyway, lovely doing business with you. Got to figure out what to do for the next 12 hours whilst my husband recovers.
Crazy Kiosk has nice food.
Oh, thank you. And she leaves.
Don't buy a jetpack.
And it's at that moment that you get a text.
Uh-oh, here we go again.
Ronnie, you wake up in a toilet stall wearing a little black dress. You are throwing up into the toilet. Around you are 3 women who work in Eurasian Incorporated Human Resources, and they're checking that you're okay and making sure your hair doesn't fall into the toilet bowl.
I'm fine. I think.
I think it's gone back to the actual owner, and they let go of your head, and your head smashes into the porcelain. Let's go find Helen, and they all leave.
Bastards.
Jason, you are holding a minigun.
Okay.
It is empty but spinning. You appear to be underneath 2 horses. There's a loud crowd, and you're aware of broken pieces of wood all around you, some of which are laying on you. Phil, you are upside down underneath Jason's chariot. You are both in the Circus Maximus.
Well, again.
No, you were in the Colosseum last time. This time you're in the Circus Maximus.
Details.
They're not that far apart.
No, exactly. They're practically
Georgia.
adjacent.
Yes.
You find yourself being photographed holding a little sign in front of you. And moments later, you find yourself thrown into a police cell where you are
yes.
interrogated for stalking Lavender Labia, who apparently wants to
no.
press charges.
Fuck me.
Well, she probably did.
That's probably what you had on the sign.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Please. I beg of you.
Yeah, I mean, the first time she threw me off a plane, off an helicopter. The second time I was shot by her.
By a bodyguard, but yes.
By a bodyguard, yeah. And now I'm arrested. Fucking
For
hell.
stalking her.
It's love.
She obviously
That's all I
likes you.
can say. It's love.
Mhm.
She's ignoring the rest of us, so
Yeah, absolutely. She's singularly fixated upon you. It's there's something there. Love, nausea. It's one of there's something there.
Well, at the very least, I've not been peed on, as far as I know.
yet.
Yet.
Of course. Yet.
Clearly never shagged Lavender Labia.
Clearly. Are we getting any money?
Oh, yes, you've just completed a mission, of course, so you get 10,000 credits.
Yay.
Ooh. That's not nice one.
Wait, in terms of the money that we lost from Jeff Bezos' gun,
You were zeroed.
we were just
Before
zero.
then.
Okay.
You were zeroed, just you. You did attack him,
Yeah, I know.
and his attack was limited to gaining money from you. He would never have done you harm. He believed he was impervious to harm.
But it wasn't.
Bloody hacksaws.
Excuse me.
Right. So yeah, that's the situation you find yourself in. Do any of you wish to try and extract yourself from your current situations?
I'll
Yes.
try and pull myself upright back onto the deck of the chariot.
Yeah, I
Your
saw.
chariot's utterly
roll.
broken. You're definitely retired from this race, and there's another agent coming past you, and as he comes past you, he shouts, "Fuck you, you gay! I fucked your mom." Basically, talking like he's 12 and playing Xbox.
Ram him.
How my chariot's broken.
Throw the minigun at him.
Well, I'm intrigued by the fact that I've been holding a minigun, which implies that whoever's controlling me is better with guns than me. So
Yeah, all of the chariots have miniguns on, and your bullets were all spent.
okay.
Crashed into your chariot apparently because he was kind of underneath it.
Can I use telekinesis to pick up a bit of wood and chuck it at him or something?
Yeah, I mean, you wait till he comes past next time, and
Yeah.
you could actually just throw it between the spokes of his wheels or something.
Yeah, all that.
Yeah, let's have agility plus.
Oh, amazing.
What would it even be? Agility plus. Agility doubled, because there is no suitable skill for that.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I still rolled terribly, but I made it. So yeah, made it my 2.
Okay, you get a piece of your chariot and you throw it between the spokes of the wheel as he comes past, and he's doing the duck stand animation type
Yeah.
thing as if he's trying to teabag you, but of course he can't. He's on a chariot anyway. He goes arse over tit and crashes out of the race, and he calls you gay because he's 12. Except he isn't. He's a grown man.
You're a man boy.
Yeah. Kyle.
Yep, I'm going to, first of all, try and stand up.
Yeah, you've definitely had drink, but you're an agent. You can handle a lot, and you've just reduced the alcohol content of your body by throwing it up.
Okay. Walk out of the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of get a lay of where I am and sort of head towards the
Okay.
front door if possible.
You have been in a cocktail bar. You see the women that you were apparently with are just walking out the front door. The barman sees you and he goes, "Ah," and he goes to the till and starts printing the receipt. It carries on printing.
Yeah, I'm heading
Out.
to
Yeah.
out. Yes, out. Gone.
Okay, let's have agility plus athletics to basically get yourself out quicker than you can be stopped.
Both of the dice made it individually,
Okay,
not
I get you.
collectively.
So you actually do get to the door before you can be stopped. You open the door straight into yourself and knock yourself out. You come to 12 minutes later, and you've 2,000 credits have been spent on the ladies' drink bill. It's
Is that the
Eurasian
2,000
Incorporated.
credits? Not the 2,000 credits from the 0 credits I have.
No, you just got paid 10,000
Ah,
of your wages. But the bill, so as you know, like the tab was opened in the name of Eurasian Incorporated HR Ladies.
so I now only have 8 grand left.
You have 8 grand left, yeah.
Bastards.
Okay, Carlo. So you've been stalking Lavender Labia for 8 months. What is it that you find so infatuating about her, other than her generosity to put out?
I mean, it's a clinical condition, really. I should
So what-
speak to my lawyer before.
Why is it the person that will shag literally anyone, and yet you have pushed it so far, you think that's a personal connection, that sleeping with her gives you kind of rights to her life, does it?
No,
Is
I
that
didn't
what you
get.
think?
I
You
didn't
think
get your
just
last
because
sentence.
you think just because you slept with her half a dozen times, you've now got the right to access her life when she's not working? Is that what you think?
That was so
Sicko.
wrong of me. So wrong of me.
You're absolutely sick. I don't think we even need to send this to trial. I think we'll just send you straight to the lunatic asylum.
Straight to the asylum.
You're definitely
Wow.
twisted.
Can I talk to my lawyer?
Oh, wait, sorry, you're in Italy. What do you mean? You're a lawyer. This is Italy.
And I have
You
an
only have
avvocato.
You only have the rights that we give you.
Do you want me to call my cousin so that he can talk with you and give me more rights? This is where this is going.
Who's your cousin?
Oh, you don't want to know my cousin.
What's the family name?
Spaccarotella.
Do they own us? Or fuck, they do. Okay, you can go. But try to lay off the lady, huh?
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
Wait, your name was Sato.
Mamma
I
mia,
remember from the
arrivederci.
photo. I'm not that stupid. You nearly got to me. Crazy motherfucker.
My cugino can have another last name, you stupid dumbass.
Oh, got us again. Now maybe we should let it go. Let's have. I think it's going to be presents
God
and
damn it.
lying and acting.
Yeah,
The,
lying and
the,
acting.
the,
Oh,
the Mario game cutscene you never knew you wanted.
Nope.
I'll be doing so bad. Let me see. I got a 5. I rolled a 9. I'm spending a conviction and I'm making it
Yeah.
a pass.
Okay. You scrape out of that police station by the skin of your teeth. Yeah, you escape your situation. Kyle's got out of his. Dirk.
Yeah.
You're in the Circus Maximus. Bitrate is distracting himself, throwing bits of his broken chariot into other competitors.
Yeah, I just want to pull myself back up into whatever is, and just get myself the right way up, and I don't know, not be ground under the wheels of this chariot or the horses.
Yeah,
Is it
there's only
horses or
one
is it
chariot
motorbikes?
left in the race actually, but they're still going round, and every time they come around, they take some pot shots at you, but they're a terrible shot.
Let me throw something at them and try and trip them up or something.
I'm playing a game. No, I'm not coming for dinner. Shut up.
Where did that come from?
The other competitor,
Oh, is it?
the one that's the ones that is left on the chariot.
The one that
still in
keeps
the
calling me
race.
gay and that he fucked my mother and
No,
stuff.
that was the one you made him retire. You sent him on a separate tip.
Oh, this is
Four chariots.
another one. Oh,
There is
God.
one other chariot left in the race. It's
Of
coming past,
course.
taking the odd pot shot at you.
Have they all got like Xbox type headsets on or something?
No, it looks like a grown-ass man agent just like you.
Mhm.
They're wearing a black suit, and it's a Kapali suit, so it's an armored suit. They look like,
Ooh.
they could work in like an actual city of London. The
Can
kind of
I-
person that speaks like a toff and has, lots of letters after their name.
Can I, as he passes, can I leap across to his chariot and then maybe pull him off and win the race myself?
Oh, easily. I mean, this idiot is like 9-10 years old or some shit. You easily best him. He is quite strong. He is an adult agent, but the kid has no coordination. The kid in control of it, and you easily dispatch him. No, you're going to make you roll for that. You finish the race and you win. Yay!
Hey.
The crowd, however, got bored and left.
Oh,
Fickle bastards.
I finished like that and they missed it.
Yeah. And there you go. You find yourself in a deserted Circus Maximus with 2 other agents that are coming too.
Well, that should be okay, shouldn't it? I don't see why that should be a problem. I'll put up the next site next to him with the chariot and offer him a lift back to the staging area.
Fuck am I, and why does this keep happening?
Is it happening to you as well? Blackouts?
Yeah.
I've got the same problem. Don't know where it's coming from.
So it's a 12-year-old kid that's controlling you.
What?
Well, the way you were sounding before.
I beg your pardon.
Yeah, you were sounding like some 12-year-old playing Call of Duty.
I'm not 12 years old.
No, I know
am Sir
you're not.
Buffington Boffworthy.
Yeah, all right, Mr. BBB. The person controlling your chip when you have the blackouts is 12 or around that age.
Fuck are you talking about?
Because it happened to us. Oh. You don't think it's our children, do you, Dirk? Actually, no. They wouldn't sound like that. We brought them up proper.
I think our corporation has re-chipped us, and they're hiring our bodies out as a online game, aren't they?
I'll have you know that I am no hooker.
You never played rugby?
Of course he hasn't. Look at him.
No. I was on
He's
the
never
lacrosse
touched-
team, of course.
He's never touched an odd-shaped ball in his life.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions.
No, he just hammers it in.
Assumedly, you these otherwise useless and uninformed agents and meet back up as a team.
Yes.
What do you wish to do now?
Find these 12-year-olds that are controlling us.
Ah.
Well, yeah, there is that way. I was thinking something slightly similar. If you're right about it being like a massive online game or something,
We need to
an
hack
MMO, if you will, then yeah, we need to find the servers.
we hack our signal coming in and trace it back.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll deal with that next week.
Ooh.
That's the end of that episode. I'll end the stream.
All right.
Okay.
I would
See
say
ya
bye,
next
but no
week.
one watches this shit anymore.
See you next week.